Hey y'all, what it do? What it do? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, just got home about about hours ago. I don't really know what time. Like it's 10. I guess like an hour ago from work. Yeah, had a tiring day. Been doing so much, this and that, vacuuming floors, going around the R and S sections, just doing regular routine work for my supervisor. Oof. I can say oof, she tired my ass out on that one. I mean, but it's okay, when you just work hard and you work out and everything, and you develop good you develop a good drive for being consistent and persistent at the same time while developing um, a good set of techniques to endure for hard and working stress on your body. Your body is adaptive to it. Your body gets used to it. So even if my body hurts it's a lot, my feet, my arms, everything, you do what you got to do, and you tough it out like a troop in the best way as possible. Yep. So I'm here home. Thank goodness it's Friday. Yep. Happy Friday, all. To all y'all. Whoop whoop. Yeah, so I'm about to get out of these clothes, get relaxed, watch some TV, eat some dinner, and jam all night long. But before I do, certain things I can say. A lot has been worth it during these times, and I wasn't just happy that I was starting over doing the same regular stuff that I normally do as far as with my workload, um, assignments and everything, like just doing the regular type of work. Whereas I'm I guess whereas I'm doing the work and just repeating the same old stuff basically. I was just happy that while I was starting over on a new journey. From when I said when my ex supervisor was a mean, cruel, bitchy type of person, I was being restored back the pride and dignity that I've lost for so long, and the motivation being restored back to me to do it all over again. That's what I was really concerned about. I wasn't concerned about the same old workload stuff. I was, yeah, I was mostly just happy that I get to start over on my own terms and not have to feel abused or smothered to do a job. Whereas I get to speak my mind and do it my way, and I had to feel like somebody's slave. Like no, I would say like the workload stuff. That's just usual. I was just happy that I was able to start over. Like I was given the second chance to do it all over again. So that was my main concern. And I sweat bullets a lot, working hard, because it's just something that I'm used to. I'm used to all that toughness, heavy loaded stuff, and it's not easy though. But and the one thing I can say that's mostly significant and important, that basically what I do is relevant. This is like I'm acting like a soldier out of honor and out of respect. Kind of like when I'm told to do something, I just do it under orders and under instructions without question. Nobody abuses me, not my supervisor Sherelle or Jamal or anyone like that. I just say that when I do things, no one, they don't command anything or make demands. They just ask me to do it because, like I said, I'm one of the best workers they got. So most of the time they depend on everyone else, but they mostly depend on me. So I try to let others know that they can count on me, and I want them to feel like they can trust me. So that's why I said, like, observe and report. I act like a soldier just to show that I'm coming correct, um, ultimately, and I'm acting like I know, actually, in that aspect, like this, like, kind of like, for example, like, kind of like when you feel like when a sergeant is coming and you gotta stand at attention out of respect. Sometimes I have a habit of doing it because it's mostly like it's a respectful thing. Whereas I stand with my arms behind my back, not like I'm getting arrested or anything, but do it like I'm reporting for duty, kind of like this. Sometimes I even do it when others are talking, especially my mom. I mean, I have a habit, but it I feel as though it's just a respectful thing. Oh, sorry, my room's a little messy, but I do it like this. Yeah, like how I have my arms behind my back, like this, and I just look up like that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, even though I'm just a custodian janitor, just like everyone else, I feel like a soldier at heart because based on the shit that I had to go through to come this far, I feel like I had to go through a load of discipline. And in that aspect, I feel like I developed um, certain endeavors of PTSD because I've got because I feel as though what I've based on what I've been through, it felt like PTSD because I had to endure pain, excruciating pain, anger, rage, frustration, betrayal, um, being neglected from fake friends and everything, and last, being abused. Yeah, when you go through a lot, it will feel like PTSD because it just feel like you have loads of nightmares that you that's a part of your life. Something that just feels more memorable. So yeah, and plus it's like which I will say though, like parts of these things that I do on a regular basis is necessary for me because the point I'll say is I like to do things out of the significance because it helps me to and keep myself informed and reminded about things. If I'm taught a certain way, if I'm um excuse me, if I'm taught a certain way, or even if I'm taught a new technique, I usually like to take notes on it because certain times it helps me improve my methods, and it's also good for developing routines at the gym. That's how I usually get my workouts in, and I train and just basically want to make sure that I'm not impairing my abilities to my job. I'm not impairing my workload with a whole lot of difficulties and not overworking myself to death where I feel run down or tired or fatigued. Yeah. So it's like I do what I gotta do. Like, see? I usually have a load of sticky notes because most of the time it's a professional thing. I've been doing it ever since I was a kid. I take notes when needed. when I need to keep track of something, just like studying. Um, I did it from time to time when I was younger, where I feel as though that I've been getting A's and B's and a lot because I've been taking notes and studying. So I usually do it pertaining to my work, just to just basically mainly write down things I need to keep track of on where I stopped at with work I did, in case if I got to present details mostly. Even though I don't always have to, I choose to because sometimes you might be asked questions. So what I do, yeah, it's a pro thing. Yeah, yeah, I've gotten good grades from that, and I've succeeded really. So yeah, you can say I got it like that. Like I'm not just strong, okay? I'm smart and I'm authentic. I'm proactive, and more importantly, athletic. That's why you see me go hard a little bit because it's a good feeling, you know. That's how I like to practice when I go to the gym. I do regular workouts, but more importantly, I do the same ones that I do at my job, like lifting, squatting, speed walking, running. Because most of the time I do that at my job is practice, just to make sure I'm doing it right, keeping up. So I try to work as hard as much as possible to make sure that I'm putting a pep in my step. Because sometimes I gotta help other coworkers out. And not only that, I took a lot of things. Um, I took a lot of things from home. I mean, from my job, and made it into a temporary thing. Just like this is a technique. Like for example, see it? Yeah. Yeah. Even though that was just my trash can, I meant like this. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, that not. I took parts of I took parts of those techniques and skills because mainly I was taught how to double some trash cans. I was taught how to double some trash cans. Um, on at a different type of routine where if I make it tightly um in the trash can, I won't have to do it all wrong. Where the bag is not fitted into the trash can, and then trash falls in, and and the whole bag falls in where I gotta stick my hands in, contaminate germs on myself, and have to redo it again. So that's why I like to do things like this as it happen. Not just that. Um. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Uh, oh, hey, what's going on, Edward? Um. hmm. Yeah, not just that. Yeah. More importantly, I taught my mom this technique just to say that. Um. Like mainly. Um. I had this habit of condensing trash bags onto trash cans from my job to from what I took from my job to make here as my main priority because it's a good reminder. I like to do it like this just to remind me to do it the right way. So I want to do it improperly and not and not do it all wrong. Where I gotta clean up messes around it because I did it the wrong way. Um, Especially when we have trash days, I say it's easier too. Like I said, if it's about 2 or 3 bags piled up together in a trash can, we could leave them. Um, we could leave them um, bagged up for certain days for when we got to take the trash out, and like kind of like take the bags from the ones we took it from, where the other ones are underneath are protected. Because I said, it's like, what if we got to rush? Like, for example, we got to rush and go somewhere, and the trash got to be taken out, and one of us don't feel like putting the bag over top of the trash can downstairs, and one of us is tired. It's already a few bagged up, so it's like they're bagged up for temporary days. Excuse me. So yeah, that's why I do things. Excuse me. Pardon me. That's why I do things differently, because it just helps to remind yourself on certain qualities you gotta pursue, but just make sure that you straight, you doing things right, like everything's going according to plan. Just to say that you don't, when you make sure you're good, but you're not screwing up again and again. That's why I like to take notes, keep track on everything I do, everything I'm doing, just so I'm not putting myself behind time and overthinking things. That's why I write it down. Instead of thinking it, I think a little bit, but I don't overthink it. I just write it down on paper. I got a habit of doing that. Like a yeah, I guess like I said, I'm like a professional Einstein, like a Jimmy Neutron type of dude. Yeah, yeah. I almost feel you could say almost like a nerdy, dorky type of thing, but it's it's for a good cause. It helps. Yeah. All right. So my dad was all right. Busy. Is different. Is mostly as it mostly is. Oh, but one thing. One last thing. Go well, folks. Even though the people are not coming to the building just yet, um, they will be in. They will be back shortly. So best strap up, everyone. Get your gear on. Get your weapons and equipment running. And stay cautious, because and for some that will ask if I go to the gym a lot, I got to. It's good motivation. Plus, it keeps you busy, and it's good for a good operation to prepare for events. Because you never know what you may be preparing for, and you don't want to wait at the last minute to prepare for it, because you'll be sorry. Second chances, second chances do not come last once it passes. If you get a second chance, um, it's better to take an opportunity before it never comes again. Because it's like you may not get another one. That's why I do what I do. Yeah, and I have to mostly because since I'm one of the best workers and most strongest ones that they got, I I, I ain't got no choice. You know, we gotta prepare for the people. So right about now, I ain't got no choice. You know, I switched up different regulations and schedules for when I gotta eat breakfast, eat dinner, go to the gym for an hour, 2 hours, come home, get ready for work, and so on. I got a whole thing planned, baby. Yep. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like no thanks to my ex supervisor and others. I succeeded. You hear me? We succeeded. The ones that work our asses off, the ones that work hard. Yeah. So yeah. Yep. That was about it. Um. But when the people do come, When they come to the building, we'll get initiated. We'll be ready. Yep. Yeah, we'll get our gear and our game faces on. We'll be ready. When they whenever they come, we'll be ready. We're like superheroes and super soldiers and all them, like whatever you want to call us. We are that. We all that. Yep. We do what we do. Make sure we good. Make sure everyone else is good and satisfied. We serious about our jobs. We don't play around. Especially when we get paid for it. Shoot. Yeah. When they come, we'll be ready. Alright, well, I'm about to log off here. Had a tiring, long ass day. I'm about to get chilled, get out of these clothes, take a shower, and relax. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. God bless. And we'll catch y'all next time I record myself on live. I'll see y'all again shortly. At some time. Alright. Deuces.